Haunted by the urge to watch more anime, but terrified of doing it alone, I crawled from the darkness of my room into the vanity of the void. There, I gathered 3 of my most handsome buds to watch just 3 episodes of a show. Together, we asked, is it good?
Yeah, wait, what were you saying, Derek, about how the entire city is run by students? That sounds like an anime.
Yeah, so this takes place in Academy City. Like Licorice Recoil. They have
That did remind me of
they
that.
have a student like police force who just like beats up criminals and shit. Which is Judgment. And then there's also Anti-Skill, which is like a SWAT, and they just have like machine guns and shit, and they shoot. I don't know, they shoot students, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah. Wait, Judgment's the one that Glenn Quagmire girl is a part of.
Yeah, Kuroko Shirai.
Kuroko Quagmire is her
Yeah,
lesbian lover. Bug
You got a little
zapper.
hierarchy
Yes.
in these cities where, like, the student council is literally above, like, the military.
Well, it's like super goofy, but like I love like thinking about it a little too logically, where it's like, all right, it's 95% students, and like if you don't do well in your classes, I think you get less funding, so then you become like homeless and destitute, and they're stuck in there. So then they start doing crimes.
What was that one show? I think this
so
is bringing
good.
back like an old fucking. But I think JonTron did like a fucking video on it at some point where it was like they took like a bunch of kids and they just threw them in like this like
Oh yeah,
area and they just had them like fend for themselves and like create like a society.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Lord of the
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what the fuck is it called?
But I mean, there is adults in there, and they like because they have the teachers and stuff. But then you have a bunch of like literal fucking mad scientists who are like, "Hey, we're gonna make a clone of a level 5 Esper, and then we're gonna have another level 5 Esper kill that clone 20,000 times, so we can make the legendary level 6 Esper, and we're gonna give these like prepubescent girls fucking Barrett 50 cals, and they can just go run around the city and try to kill Accelerator wherever he goes. It's fucking awesome."
Wait, so the
I remember
Espers
that
are the
was the name
science
of the
faction of
One
Yeah,
season.
magic?
Espers are science.
Okay.
And then there's the magic side, and
The
I
David
honestly,
Blaine people.
the Esper, the science side's way more interesting with how they're powered. I think more people like that side. All the arcs on that side are more interesting in my opinion.
You're referring
Like
to
the sisters arc
the
and stuff.
Railgun fandom at large, who
I
I'm
think
led to believe is like you and then the entirety of the Japanese gambling population.
Because you saw
it's
the
one of those things
Pachinkos.
where it's like when you have
Yeah, they're
science
all over
versus
Pachinkos.
magic. I feel like it depends on how you explain like the magic, because I feel like a lot of stories go with that route where they're just like, oh, it's fucking magic, and then they don't like they explain it, but then they don't explain it, like whenever
But
whenever
that's-
it's plot relevant, it doesn't need to make sense, right?
But yes, they kind of do like actual like quote unquote magic where they're doing like rituals and stuff, and they have to put seals. But it's not explained because the whole thing is like the science side. I feel like is supposed to be thematically explained, but the magic side's not supposed to be explained as much because it's more mystic. It's
Yeah.
weird because
They explained
it's
it.
like the science. It's very much like the opposite. You would kind of assume magic is like raw talent, and being an Esper is like you learn it, but that's not how it like works in this. It's like being an Esper is talent. Like if you're just talented, you're better at it, and then you can learn magic. At least that was how it was explained. And I'm like, that sounds like the opposite of how they explained it before, but whatever.
I wonder how much of that is the author's alcoholism or just the,
Yeah, whatever
How, like-
whatever he's got going on.
or how just like he's got textbooks and textbooks filled with like how his power system works.
I like the power system.
It is cool.
It's
I
fun.
like the like the science versus magic thing. I find very interesting about this series.
Yeah, I do like separating them is odd. I like when I forget what there's like one series that I was watching. I gotta ask my friend because we were watching it together. I don't remember what it's actually called, but it's like in this world they have like magic, but they like it's like a very science-based show, so it's like magic exists, but they like quantify it and they actually use it in like society. Like he has like this whole fucking system where he's built like how magic works into like how technology works into the world and stuff like that. Like I love
Were you
that
watching?
kind of, like,
Were you watching
the
Onward by
blend.
Pixar?
No. Wait,
You know,
what?
they do the same thing kind of in that movie.
Oh yeah, by the way, we didn't even
I watched
say
that.
we watched the Certain Magical Index.
Oh yeah, the folks at home that have no idea what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched Dragon Ball Z.
The title of the video.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah, just in
Yeah.
case.
That usually saves us. I would think the title.
So, yeah, and I showed you guys a certain scientific railgun first, which was very slice of lifey. This was a lot more plot driven, which I prefer the more plot driven episodes. But I don't mind the slice of life stuff because I find the city kind of fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
Irregular at Magic High School. That's the one that I'm talking about.
Oh, what was it?
Irregular Magic High School.
Irregular at Magic High School. So it's like in this world there's like magic, but they like mix it with like so like the main character is like super smart and like he's basically using science to like figure stuff
And his
out, but
dick's so
magic
big.
is like
Wait, Clay, does the main character also have does he have a magically huge harem?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There
What
we go.
what kind of anime
Sold.
calls itself an anime without a harem? I mean, like all the greats are harems, like DBZ. I mean, Goku's got mad bitches. He's got Piccolo. He's got Krillin.
He's got his son Gohan.
Dude, he's fucking
He's got
Krillin nonstop, and his tsundere Vegeta. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They're
yeah.
so-
Vegeta
they're
is
so
the
cute. They're so
absolute
cute
Cinderella.
together.
What are you
They're
doing,
so
step
fucking
brother?
cute together.
I heard you're pretty strong.
Kakarot, we got a fuse again.
Yeah, tell me that wasn't just,
Kakarot.
tell me that the fusion arc wasn't just a big allegory for gay sex.
Oh, you're not hitting it right, Kakarot. You failed.
You know what? I'm putting fucking Irregular on Magic High School. I'm putting that on my list. We're gonna watch that.
Okay.
We should. I'm down. Like, the art looks nice.
I mean, I have not watched this in a while, but
You've
it's
seen it?
fun.
We're
No,
talking
no,
about-
no.
Talking about Index.
Back to Index, the thing
The
we watched.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Index proper in a while. I watched Railgun not too long ago, but it was just like the later seasons.
Well, you come back to Railgun more than you do Index. Is that objectively the better series? I mean,
I don't. There's a lot of good arcs, and I don't know. They kind of mix together because they go over the same arcs.
They're
but,
like the same universe, right? It's just like
well,
two
yeah, it's the
separate.
same universe. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
it's all no, but it's the same world, but the same
Railgun-
timeline. Is it all following one?
it's the same timeline. So you
Okay.
like if you actually watched it like canonically, you would jump between like Index and Railgun and Accelerator because they're at different points in the timeline. I'm pretty sure Railgun is actually a little bit before Index starts.
Oh, the slice of
And
life
then
stuff
it
we were watching.
jumps around.
Oh, so all of
And
the lesbian sexual harassment, Glenn Quagmire stuff was
Yeah.
that was before.
That was
this
before
series.
before she met Toma and went Goo Goo Gaga
That's right.
for Toma Kamanjo. Which I do like him. He's a fun little pro tag, although I do think he gets a little too like strong. I think the fun part of him was he made like really strong characters weak and then he would just like punch them.
That was
Because
fun.
he could just-
his power, I
yeah.
like his cancellation
Like it-
jerk off hand power.
Yeah, he can do it. But there's another character, and I don't remember his name, who's kind of like a street thug, kind of like Toma, but he doesn't have any power. He's like a blonde guy with like spiky hair instead of a black spiky hair, and he's kind of fun too. I actually like him a bit more just because he has literally no power, so he's just like fucked.
He falls under the badass normal trope. He's just like a regular dude that.
Who's like a punk.
Cool
Yeah, and
thing.
he like works with like there's gangs, there's like student gangs, and there I think a new series is coming out of like a hitman group, which was
All
Item.
students. A certain magical
So-
item.
A certain
a certain,
scientific item.
certain
Oh,
scientific magical
scientific.
item railgun. That is a
Yeah,
railgun.
all of them are dude. Literally, this is the only one that's magical. So this is a certain magical index, and this is a certain scientific accelerator, a certain scientific railgun, and then a certain, I think it's a certain scientific
object
item.
I'll be honest.
Well, their group
if
is called item.
If I watched this in high school, I would have watched all of them and probably been like obsessed with it.
Okay, cool. Because that's a lot.
There's so much shit.
Derek's life mission is complete.
Yeah. It's cool.
It does.
Like, what do you guys like about it though? Like, I like the setting. I think the setting's really cool.
Yeah, the setting I like.
I like
what do you call
the
solar punk.
Yeah, settings. Yes, I would say it's solar punk.
I like
the setting's fire.
The idea of the cast. Like, I'm not gonna say I like all the characters, but they do try to.
I don't think they're executed great.
Yeah, they're not very executed very well, but I can see what they're trying to do. It seems like just have. Like,
I like with the characters that like they are what they are, and they don't try to like explain it. Like the teacher, for example, they didn't even like make the joke of like, oh, I'm actually 40 or anything. Like she just is the teacher, and she's just like this perpetual child or whatever. Like they didn't even try to like fucking like make an excuse for it or anything. They walk into her room and she's like fucking chain smoking and drinking beer. Like I like that they just like go with it.
Yeah, it's never drawn. Like no attention is drawn to it. It's just there in the background. All the
it just is what it is. Like I respect that.
They never address once how she's able to write on the chalkboard with no stool.
No, I think there is a stool because they make gags at that because you're mentioning it. That's why I'm thinking of it. There's like, how does she even reach the pedals? And then she like opens her car and she's like, I got fucking extenders, asshole.
Oh,
I don't know why I remember that one scene, but they do that like once.
Well, wait. So she will never tell it. It's just it's a background thing you have to pay attention to. Like she'll open the car door and then you'll see the extenders. And if you look at the classroom, you'll see.
No, she like straight up said like, no, I have pedals, like or something. I don't remember the exact context of it. But
does Toma Common Joe? Does he walk into the classroom and then Chris Hansen's like, "Why don't you have a seat?" And he's with his teacher.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, you reveal the entire time
it's actually the other way around because she's 40 or something.
Yeah, she just like grabs her hair and unzips her face, and it's just Chris Hansen underneath.
The girl is.
Like, why don't you take a seat over there?
But no, you're missing my joke because he's underage and she's not underage, so you have to flip it.
Yeah, she's the one who
she gets caught. Yeah,
she would be the one getting caught because
Chris Hansen reveals he's been in Esper this entire time, a class 5,
level 5. Yeah,
that's how he catches
like,
all the.
I'm
pedos.
one of the level 7 Espers. That's how I can catch them.
Yeah, the premise is really cool.
We didn't get to one of the arcs I like, which is the Sisters arc. That's when I was like, oh, I like this show.
Did we talk over this when he found the bitch on the railing or whatever?
Which he found, Index.
Why was she there? Why did he find her there? Did they say
she was running? She was running. She tried to jump
running
roofs.
and jumped.
And just landed.
Yeah, she said she was trying to like jump between the buildings or something, and failed. She thought she was Jackie Chan.
God,
and landed on her waist, like her stomach on this bar, and is okay somehow.
Yeah, did the angel that healed all of her like back wounds, did she do that ritual at some point and preserve her bones?
Oh, actually, she had the walking church, her robes, so they were magically like protecting her probably. So that's probably why she did get hurt. And then Toma broke them. Which was a hilarious scene.
Wow.
Yeah, he has so much riz that he just touches girls and their clothes explode off.
And then she doesn't notice somehow that like it's like cold in here.
Doesn't ever happen again, at least in the episodes. And he's like touching and punching people left and right. Is I guess he has to activate it.
Oh, no, her robes were a magic item. They were called the Walking Church.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's why. Like Style didn't have a magic item on
You're
him.
telling me that Kingdom Hearts Organization 13 cloak he's been wearing isn't magical?
Yeah, it's not the cool Organization
Yeah.
13 cloak where it lets you walk through the darkness or whatever
You're
the fuck.
telling me
That
Axel
wasn't
from
the
Kingdom
source of
Hearts
his-
doesn't have a magical item?
It does kind of look like Axel from Kingdom Hearts.
If he was
probably
voiced
does,
by I forget
his
what that dude's
seals are
name is, but
magical.
Reno's voice actor, the guy who voiced every red-haired character in like the 2000s.
I like that. The Tur Thousands should be our
The
name
Tur-
for,
The Tur Thousands. We've been watching a lot
Yeah.
of Tur Thousands style.
That's our
shows.
gauge is with this
Yeah.
fucking the 2000s.
Oh yeah,
What does
but
that mean?
like, we didn't get to see the cool sunglasses guy that I showed you. Like, and y'all pointed him out. Like, that's the cool guy.
Wasn't
Yeah,
he
so-
the guy that was dogging the dude for the teacher? He was like, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the teacher,
Yeah,
the teacher's wants to mac on you."
Yeah, pretty much.
Then there
That's
was the
him.
other friend who wants to mac on the teacher.
Yeah.
They had a fun
Yeah.
dynamic.
Oh yeah, the other kid. Yeah, he's a weirdo. They're both fucking weirdos. But the one guy with the Hawaiian shirt, he's interesting. We didn't get to him. Minor spoilers. He's an Esper and a magic user, which is a big no-no.
Oh, you can't crossbreed those powers.
If you do, you like just start internally bleeding.
Oh, it's a big no-no for your health.
Yeah, you'll just die.
I thought there was like laws
Because-
that they had against that.
It's not that, you just die. So if you use magic as an Esper, that's why they were like, oh, we need to find someone who is an adult and not a student here, because everyone who's a student here is an Esper.
Oh, they didn't
Even-
mention that. I just thought
Yeah,
they needed
'cause-
an adult because, like, they needed a legal adult who wasn't
Yeah,
a,
no,
a child.
it's specifically they needed someone who wasn't like being trained to be an Esper, because everyone there is an Esper. Even if you don't have powers, you're level 0 Esper, which means you make an EM field. I remember all this shit for some reason. Basically, if you have an EM field, you can't do magic, or else you'll internally bleed.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah, that's good
yeah.
that they cover that, because I'm sure like when you're watching it as the series goes on, you're questioning, well, why doesn't someone just put 2 and 2 together? And then they're like, no, we got checks and balances in
because
this world.
it
It's
literally melts your genes.
It literally
Literally.
makes your insides into spaghetti. But
Gives you
yeah,
dysentery.
there's an arc we didn't get to where I just wanted to like set up the scene. There's this guy walking to a convenience store, and it shows a girl on a rooftop with a fucking like Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle in the middle of like Academy City, you know, just like Tuesday, I guess. And then she fucking 3-round bursts and fires this 50 cal at him, and the bullets bounce off of him and just rip her apart. And then he fucking
Jesus.
chases her down and fucking shoves his finger into her like bloodstream and says, "I'm gonna reverse your blood flow. I want to see what happens when that happens."
What?
Yeah, it's fucking brutal. I was like, oh my god.
Well, I like that they seem to set up, because you guys were pointing out how the craziest shit will go down, and you'll see people do the most nutso things, but it's so commonplace in this world that I guess even you as the audience are like, oh, that's not a big deal.
When he's fighting the like fire golem, and he's like, it's like, where's his neighbors?
I know.
But
I don't know if it was ever established that.
I'm trying to remember, but I think he like was dodging rent by living in a condemned area,
Okay,
or
so
something like that.
there's like a throwaway line he says, and then from then on, it's it's implied that there's like no one in that apartment complex.
Yeah, I think there's like no one in that apartment complex, and that's why Misaka like shuts off the power there, because she doesn't think anyone lives there. I think
when
it's
she shocked him in
Here-
the beginning.
yeah. Here's the issue, because they show those from different perspectives. So like in Railgun, they'll do that like scene again, but it'll be from like her perspective, and it'll have more detail. So like you re-see
Oh, wow.
things from different perspectives.
Oh, dude,
sometimes.
if they do that, they need to make a series where there's like 3 different perspectives of the same scene, and then they need to make like a whole series about like some random bystander that has nothing to do with anything that's going on, and just like is just a random guy. Is that the show?
That is literally the show, yeah.
So he's just a random. Oh, I guess because he'd be a random bystander in the other
Dude,
show.
You didn't even notice he's in the background in Railgun.
I think I do
And
remember.
I didn't know. I wouldn't know who he was.
I know,
Yeah,
exactly.
We had no context when
yeah.
we watched Railgun first.
Maybe that's why I recognized him, not because he looks like every 2000s character with black spiky hair and a fucking
He is a little generic.
a short sleeve button up
It
shirt.
works.
He has a fun. I don't know. I like his power. He just like negates magic and runs up and punches people in the face. I mean, he punched Styles so hard he fucking did a 180.
That is kind of like a fire, because you said it was like balancing him out. I do agree that that's like kind of fire, because it's like he doesn't actually have like any OP power other than he just like other people can't use their powers on him, so he still has to just like run up and punch
brings
them.
them down to his level.
Yeah.
I really want to
like,
see. Wait, Derek, you said that like you could take him out if you hit him with something that's non-magical. So all someone has to do is pull out a Glock.
gun. If you go up to him with an MP5 and unload on, he's dead. I
can't wait for that character that like
Please
throws
spoil me,
magic
does that
at him
happen?
and he absorbs it, and then he's just like, well, it's a good thing I'm a black belt, and just fucking like claps him.
Just wrecks him.
Like, so it's kind of funny because if you if he was fighting a level 5 Esper, he would probably stand a chance because level 5 Esper wouldn't really be expecting his powers to be negated.
Right.
But if he was fighting like a street thug, he would have a harder time since they actually know how to like fight. Because if
Yeah,
you're a
just get
strong
stabbed.
Esper, you're probably not like good at fist fighting because you don't have to. You just like blow people's brains up or some shit. Versus a thug who is a level 0, they don't have powers. They actually have to know how to street fight. You know, it's kind of fun.
Is that his ultimate like rivalry or fight in the series where he has to just fight a regular dude who knows karate or has weapons?
I don't remember if that happens too often. But like
Someone just blasts him with a .38 caliber.
Oh man. There's so many like fun, goofy scenes in this. Like there's one guy who can reflect everything. He's a really fun villain who turns into like an anti-hero. Accelerator. He has his own series. Well, I'll probably put that on the watch list next, just so we
have to now. We have to watch all of them.
I feel like we're gonna watch all these. I'm gonna have to go
scene.
back and just watch through all of them.
So okay, he auto reflects everything. So if you punch him, like it reflects the force back into your fist. So you punch yourself with like double the magnitude.
Wow.
So a way that someone thought around it is really stupid. What you do is you go and like almost punch him, and then you pull your punch. So then he reflects the force back into himself. I'm like, that's so dumb. This is fucking awesome.
That sounds like it'd be a fun sequence. We should watch that in the next.
I'm telling you, it's
Yeah,
a fun
dude.
show.
Can you imagine like the guy who runs
It's a fun
up and like
series.
points the gun backwards and shoots it at his own face, and like the dude just reacts on instinct and takes himself out? That'd be so fucking funny.
But the velocity of the bullet would have to like go in auto reverse for him to shoot himself in the head. Oh, although spoiler, the guy does get shot
So
in
this
the
guy
head.
just shoots himself. This guy just kills himself thinking it would work.
I think that might be one of the sequences in the pachinko machine. Like the
Well,
guy
if
just
we are
shoots
gonna
himself,
jump
and then
straight
the
to
balls drop.
Accelerator, I have to explain Accelerator really quick because he's a way too strong bad guy, and then he kind of has like a change of character after Toma beats him.
Was
His
he
ass and, like,
was he
fucks
the
him.
sleeveless shirt guy in the
We
opening?
could get there eventually. We don't need to do it next.
Well, we're not gonna watch it next. I'm saying like my next pick. So in like
Next
what,
time the
4
queue
weeks?
circles
Yeah.
around to Derek.
Fair.
Derek will just take us
But
through all of the what do you call it? The Tuaru series.
Yeah, Tuaru. It's just because that's Tuaru. I have not read the light novels. I know people really like them, but Weeding's hot.
We didn't
I don't like
stop.
weeding. Weeding hard.
We tried to weed. We remember?
We did. Blade and Bastard. We didn't even fucking finish it because we were retarded.
Yeah. Well,
Or
it was
did you?
two Christmases ago, like before Christmas, we were reading it, and we read a few. We got a few chapters in, and then Christmas and New Year's happened and that shit, and then we just never talked about it again.
Yeah, it was on like the side of my desk for so long, and I was just like, oh, I don't really want to read, and then I would just watch.
I thought it
YouTube.
was because the author wrote people reacting with the word too much, and it turned you guys
that
off.
that was a different one.
That was a different book.
I was reading like Her Swarm, which was like an RTS thing. It was kind of fun, but there was a lot of I kept sending pictures of it because it was funny.
I like that sound, that automatopoeia. That's a solid
But
reaction.
like here's my issue with like actually going through and reading all of Index. It's like I don't want to reread all the stuff I've already seen like a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also like that. It's not like I'm getting new content instantly, so I don't even know where I would like start to do that. But I hear the light novels are the best form of this.
I've
They'll-
never
they'll
been
go
good at
over
at
all of
reading
this?
light novels.
They'll go over everything
There's
that happens in the show, but with added stuff.
Yeah, I heard the third season of Index is very bad compared to the light novels, and it wasn't a very good season because I do remember like being like, oh, they kind of rushed over that because people were hyping up like the I think it was Civil War arc. I forget what the arc is, where like basically the entire city's chaos. And I'm like, how the fuck have parents not pulled their kids from this school when there's like mass shootings every day?
They're all
And they're
overseas,
using
man.
And they're using fucking they're using fucking student soldiers in like gang wars because they have powers. Oh, it's awesome.
That's why Japan's population is dwindling. All the parents are overseas, not raising. The kids are dying in gang street fights and student warfare.
But we gotta watch Item when that comes out because they're literally like a gang of autistic girls. One of them's a level 5, and they just go around and do like hit jobs or some shit. So it's gonna be retarded.
That sounds right up our alley.
In a good way,
Yeah.
I hope. But
Can we put
Yeah,
that
like-
tagline on our official website? 3-episode rule: retarded, but in a good way.
retarded in a good way.
Every show we watch.
I wish we had a
that
few more
describes it.
Misaka and Toma interactions because those two are.
Yeah, they're destined to
Funny.
be together.
Yeah, I
they're-
can't
that's
believe
the
that
best
the
thing.
author, the creators are like, no, it's him and Nun Girl, and it's like
It-
that
it
would work
makes
if
it-
it was him and John Penn, but it's him and regular Nun Girl, and I hate regular Nun Girl. You're right, she was
She's
very
a little
annoying.
too obnoxious. Yeah.
Yeah, like we already have one loli, and then we have like a slightly bigger like Moe girl trying to
Yeah,
act
half
like a loli,
breed.
Yeah.
a half loli.
Yeah, half like a
Also
yeah,
known
like
as like
half
a high
loli.
schooler.
I was not a fan.
Also known as a high schooler. That's a good one. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Him and a Bug Zapper girl are the one true. What do they call it? The OTP.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah,
one.
one true pair.
But also, yeah, that's who I would ship, I guess.
And then
Yeah, I
Glenn-
watched.
Uh-huh.
I went back. So remember, they did like 2 fights because they show the fight at the beginning where he's trying to help her, and then it like cuts away and it's like, hey, you didn't hit me or anything, so like there was no winner, so we're gonna fight again. And then they kind of do a little.
Oh yeah,
bit
she
of
wanted
a
him to
fight in
beat
public.
her.
Yeah, it's like beat my ass.
Yeah.
She just
What was
wants.
that about?
She just wants to like finish it. But I was just watching Railgun because I was like, oh, I should watch it for the lulz. In episode 4, I think it was episode 4. They actually have their like 3rd fight there.
Oh, her and Common Joe.
In Toma, yeah. And then she like it doesn't really matter, but that's what I'm talking about with the timeline. where
Yeah,
like the
different
series kind of
perspectives.
intersect. And then
Yeah, it is
like
cool.
they expand the context.
It's like you see events from other people's perspectives. That's really ambitious. Can't think of a lot of shows that do that.
It's like
I wish there were just like 7 more series that all just
Tarantino
like
thing.
culminated on like one part, and you just see this perspective from like 7 other people. That'd actually be a cool idea for like a show. That'd be a cool episode for shows that every episode is like a different character with like something else going on, and then it's all culminating at like one part. That's kind of a cool idea.
Is that what they build up to? Because the way that it's structured, like the series does seem like a big anthology, which I that's what another thing I dig about it. You follow
It is
different
kind
characters.
of an anthology. I mean, so like you have Index, Railgun, Accelerator. Now you'll have Item, and then like there's stuff that hasn't gotten an anime. There's like Mental Out, Dark Matter.
Anime Jackie
Jason.
Brown, but more parts.
Yeah, it's just like there's a lot of different.
Oh yeah, Jackie Brown is a
characters
different perspective.
and writers that expand the world, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a cool setting, and it's cool to see like other stuff. And I mean, there's definitely things that I'm like, oh, that kind of read weird, but you know, overall, I like it still.
So, outside of this and Pulp Brown, directed by Quentin Tarantino, how many and Weapons? How many different perspective movies and series do we get?
Anthologies?
Or no, not necessarily
I don't know.
anthologies, but like different like storylines
Where it
where
switches like
you
perspectives.
you jump from character to character and you see different perspective in the same event from other people's angles.
I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff doesn't rehash it always, but I don't feel like there's usually stuff that's this large where it's this many different perspectives. Although I don't think all of them go over the sisters arc or something, but that's like one that's shared between Index and Railgun because it involves those characters.
And Index, she's lame, so like they're like let's hang out with these other guys.
I swear, Index like half the time she's not even in it. Like she's just in that like first arc, and then she like is in the background.
Yeah,
Which is why I heard somewhere that like the creator like that's the couple that he wants for the end of the series, and I'm like, no way.
I will say this.
Like,
Maybe
scenes
she's more
together.
relevant in the light novel.
Maybe, but I'm like looking at like thumbnails of later episodes just to like see what I can remember, and it's all like Railgun or like different characters.
I'm trying to think of all the gambling dens I saw over in Tokyo, and none of them had Index on it. I think it's mainly Bug Zapper Girl and Quagmire Girl.
Yeah, they're epic.
That's the real.
That's the OTP.
OTP there. Yeah.
No, see, it's Toma and Kuroko. That's the real one.
Okay. As it should be.
Because it would just piss everyone off.
Maybe that's his big George Hard R. Martin switch at the end. He's like, they will never know what I'm crafting with my novels.
I would think it would be funny.
They'll never see it coming.
Dude, I'd laugh pretty hard.
I feel
I'll only
like,
accept Index if it's John Penn.
Wasn't Durarara, whatever the fuck, wasn't that like a multi-perspective story?
Yeah, it was. It was, wasn't it?
Did they go over like the same things happening from other? That one was like a big ensemble cast of characters.
Yeah, it was like a million characters. The first episode is literally just the main character walking through the city, meeting all the characters that are gonna be in the show.
That will later have their own arcs and episodes.
Hey John, hey Steve, hey, like that's what it's basically the first.
Hey girl with the demon sword.
Yeah. Hey big booby girl. Hey headless horseman girl.
Headless big booby girl.
We need more big booby girls.
Yeah, so far in the Tuaro series, is it just one pant girl with the chest?
It's her. There's this other retarded one that shows up later. Who like, God, I just hate her, and I always skip over that arc. It's just the show's annoying with her.
Do you think did they write her better in the books or?
Probably. I just remember being annoyed and kind of like
You're just fast
waiting for
forwarding
it
through
to
the
be
arc.
Watch
for
her
that
be
part
like
to
your
be over.
favorite character.
Well, yeah, watch
we
it.
get
Yeah,
to-
and get like fucking shot.
You're
in
gonna
the
like have the
street.
complete 180, and you're like, damn, what was I
Got it all
on?
wrong. Yeah.
Well, hey, if I rewatch it because I don't know, maybe I will, and I'm like, oh wait, she's actually the best character, then I'll change my mind. I'm open to that. I just don't think that's gonna happen.
Probably not.
That's another good
I feel
question.
like I had that happen with a few characters. That was me with Vegeta. When I was a kid, I fucking hated Vegeta, and now
yeah, because
like
he was the bad guy.
now I'm like, damn, Vegeta got it going on, bro. He's
Vegeta's like he
Gotta
has
go on.
He's so
more of an
relatable.
arc than the main characters. Like he has more of a story than Goku for sure.
yeah.
Well, he just changes. Goku's good from the start, and he never like goes bad. So
Yeah, Goku's like a fine character, but it's just
Fine.
like I think it's just when you like fucking struggle through life, suddenly Vegeta's arc just like really hits.
As a kid, it's like all about Goku, and once you become like an adult, you realize
I
Vegeta's
think,
the,
Yeah, it's like why
most
would Vegeta
relatable
just not
one.
be a good guy? Like why is he such a douche? And then like you get older and you're like,
Goku's
fuck.
Goku's a necessary character. Vegeta's a more interesting character. Like you have to have
Yeah.
Goku for the show to work, you know. But like Vegeta overall is just more fun to watch.
Yeah, I believe you do need to have Goku for the show to work. Do you think DBZ would? Does Goku really need to have like 80 billion different forms for the show to work, or?
Does he have? Oh yeah, I guess.
Well, kind
Actually,
of, yeah,
the-
because
because
that's
Well, it's
Vegeta
like-
eventually
They
gets
kinda
those
get-
forms
They
too.
kind
right?
of nullify them though, right?
You
That,
could
like,
you
it's
could
just-
argue that it's like one form that just keeps getting like he just keeps
Yeah,
going
it's
more
just
Super
growing.
Saiyan.
It's
Because
growth.
like he does go up them, but like he never like really uses the lower forms. It's usually like, oh, this guy's strong. I'm gonna have to go full Super Saiyan 25.
Yeah, he just farts. Yeah, he farts into blue mode or whatever.
Is there an Ultra Instinct Vegeta? Because I think that's like of all the new ones, I think that's like my favorite.
I'm not as
of the-
caught up
the forms.
on the
An
new
Ultra
lore. That's
Instinct
something
Vagina.
I've been watching through the original so that I can actually
Vagina.
watch the new one because I just was like so lost because it's just so much to it.
yeah.
Because they dropped like Super or whatever, like it's been like what, like 20 something years,
Oh my
30
God,
years
yeah.
since like the last one ended. You know what I mean? It's like I was watching all that shit when I was a kid, and then like I tried Super, and I was like, wait a second, I have no idea what's going on.
The original ended when it was still cell animation.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
literally ended like it was the 90s. Like I don't think it made it to the 2000s with the original.
Yeah, same with
Oh.
GT.
And then-
they had
and then
they
they
had a
had four-
whole
or
completely
not four,
non-canon series after.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
GT?
DBZ GT. Yeah, where he
GT.
goes Super Saiyan 4.
Wait,
Which like
isn't he
is-
like a kid again in that one?
Yeah, they
that's
they wish
isn't
him
it
back
his
into
grandson?
a kid in the beginning.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I remembered another big booby character who's also, I think her name's also Misaka.
Jamie, pull up some big booby characters on the street.
Jamie, pull it up.
I'm pulling that bit in the ground. No one even knows what the fuck I'm referencing when I say that.
No,
Everyone
they know.
knows what
They
you're
know
referencing.
because like
they
our,
all know.
our entire
it
audience is
gets a
just
laugh.
Joe Rogan
Rogan.
viewers,
Yeah.
and like he keeps talking about on his podcast that like
I
he really,
I
like, he
literally
wants
never
to collab
watched Joe
with
Rogan.
us.
I honestly thought that was a reference to Game Crumbs, which I have not watched in so long. I thought that was a
No, that'd be.
reference
Wait. What was
That's
there?
the reference that you have. That
Very-
the reference is another reference.
Barry, pull up some gay asshole on my
here's some gay asshole.
some male asshole on my feed.
There you go.
Yeah, when's this dude come in? Is he in Index? We got to put this
He
guy
was
on
in
the.
yeah, he
Cool
is in
feed.
Index.
Cool blonde boy with glasses.
He
Yeah.
doesn't
looks
really do a ton for a while.
Speaking of Shizuo, he looks like Shizuo is like a
Yeah.
college
Episode
dude.
16 though, he does show up.
Epic. Epic
But
college.
he's not the best friend in the beginning, right? That's a different guy.
That's the same guy.
It's
He
the same
looks-
guy. Okay.
He's just not wearing his epic Hawaiian shirt, and he's not
like-
playing edgelord.
He goes to school. He went to college to get pussy. You know, drink lots of beers.
No, I think he's into his stepsister.
Oh yeah. Well, that's.
I think there's a joke about that.
The maid
Yeah.
stepsister.
Well, he's also into
That's what
his
you do in
teachers.
Jap.
He's
That's
like a
what
fucking
Japanese
6-year-old.
college is like.
No, in Japan, it's your biological sister, isn't it? For a lot of those shows.
All right.
He's like jealous of the main character because the teacher was giving the main character
Hey guys,
attention.
let's move on to
Damn, it's done.
question of the week. So Aalasteir asked the question. It's a horrible question. I'm not even gonna fucking read it.
Shout out to
Okay,
Aalasteir.
well, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Good job, man. Yarpster asked.
What? You're actually not gonna read it?
No, I'm not gonna read it.
Sorry, Aalasteir.
Yeah. Yarpster asked me in the Discord, in the 3-episode rule Discord that we have. He asked me, Danny, if your life was an anime, what would the title be? And I wanted to expand that to all of us collectively.
What would your anime title be?
Yeah, what
What
would
would
our,
your-
Answered
life
by
as
all
an
of
anime?
us.
If your life was an anime, what would the title be? Is that
yeah, like what would our collectively what would our title
It'd be the 3-episode rule, and there'd be 30 episodes.
Damn.
Obviously,
There'd be 3
and it would make
episodes.
total sense. Yeah.
3 okay.
so? It'd be an OVA.
A 30-episode OVA.
Oh wait, I thought I had it was 3 episodes, so I was like, oh, that's.
I mean, that would make more sense logically, but
I got the number wrong. Sorry, 30 would be that. Well, wait, that's a very odd number for a series, so maybe that would be an OVA.
Yeah, we get canceled before
26
before 32.
26 episode series followed by what's 4 episode OVA to finish the story.
Yeah, it'd be a one episode of all of us, like, and then like a Railgun Magical Index, whatever. It'll be like all of our perspectives lining up on like one event.
A certain retarded Clay. Fuck.
Yeah.
we'd all just
I didn't even fucking deliver that correctly. Jesus Christ.
it would just be different perspectives, but all equally retarded. So like, it's not really that different. It's just
An
like
extremely retarded Derek.
it's just like all of our ADDs kick in different moments, and we get distracted by different shit, and like you just like don't.
Yeah,
get
it's
to
like
s-
it's
you
like
don't
all
actually
the
get to
same.
see- you don't get to see what
There
Everything
would
is
be an
happening
episode
the
of
same
us
exact way,
humming,
except for it just
like,
focuses on
Kamari.
the different characters differently.
Oh yeah, it's just
It's there's like a really cool Clay's having a really cool battle, and then it's just me like looking at bugs in the parking lot from my
No, you see,
perspective.
you see
ooh, that's
your
a
perspective of
grasshopper.
Clay's fight, and it looks stupid as hell. But in Clay's,
It's
episode,
just
it looks,
him like throwing a can, and it like hits the other guy. And he's like, "Dude,
Yeah,
stop!"
in
I'm
Clay's
just-
episode,
I'm
it's
getting my-
animated like season 1 One Punch Man. It's like the dopest thing ever.
It's Clay fighting a raccoon for like a frozen burrito that in the trash.
Hell yeah.
Clay's trying to survive, and he's fending off raccoons to have food.
This is my fucking burrito.
I'm having like schizophrenic delusions of being in an epic harem, but I'm actually just talking to myself like a psycho.
I'd probably be like the NHK guy. I'm just like a gooning addict, and then Danny's trying to help me out of it, and then it's like a heartwarming story of like, you know, bros reconnecting and getting over some kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a deep storyline.
my perspective is just trying to get all you guys to like come back to the studio and record, but like you're all doing your fucking schizophrenic acid trip shit, so it's a struggle. And then
But then you're also doing schizophrenic acid trip shit.
well, this just ties back to the
Yeah,
original
and then the
origin.
audience has to
This
decide
ties-
who the
this
schizophrenic
ties-
one is.
This ties back to the original origin story of where I just like wake up in a cardboard box and like you guys aren't really there and I'm just like fucking coming or something. You know?
You're just jorking it.
The entire time you've just been jacking off and none of this is real.
you just wake up from a wet dream.
Outside in the fucking snow.
You're fucking jorking it to Digital Circus.
Yeah.
The entire time you've just been watching
with the
Digital
mouth-
Circus.
With a mouthful of broken glass, just fucking.
No, wait, no. It becomes Black Rock Shooter.
You have a bag of like chips, but it's just shards of glass. You're just fucking shoving it in your mouth and shooting.
No. It becomes like Black Rock Shooter, where he goes into the other world, and then we're there for real, but we've all been representing his emotions the entire time, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm
And we're all
like, that's
like-
fucking lame, and I kill myself.
That's crazy. You said it would take
But
with
you have
me.
to kill yourself emotionally, so we have an epic battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that no
Black
one
Rock
can
Shooter
see.
Then it
That no
never.
one can see, and Black Rock Shooter Kun looks at me angrily.
It never
And
can
I
actually
fucking-
happen because it's all everything in my head is just abstract art at this point. And it's just like, fuck, I can't even do an action. It just has to. I just have to visualize it as these stupid girls boxing or whatever.
And there would be an entire episode dedicated to explaining how that works and the power system and why you can't get stronger when you need to, or some bullshit like that.
But then we wake up, and we're actually in the real world.
We're
But, like,
Exactly.
real boys.
The aliens came, man, and we're like, it's all real. That's it.
What was
Yeah.
the title called?
My joke was supposed to be, it's like Black Rock Shooter the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
the
yeah.
aliens,
The better version, yeah. And we're combining those two into one continuous story.
And then we all
Yeah.
collectively go on Joe Rogan and we tell him our story, and he sits there and goes, "Whoa, dude, that's fucking crazy." And then we get famous and rich.
And he's
That's-
like,
that's
so
our
in
story.
comedy, like, they have this thing where, you have to take it seriously. It's like a martial art. And
Did
have
you
to
know there's
harness
only
that.
5 real comics in the world?
Have you ever heard of Kinnison?
Do you know there's only 5 real Black Rock shooters in the world? I don't know.
Actually,
we're not
I
even talking about
think
them.
there are only 5 series.
Yeah.
Spot on. No, I think there's more. I take that back.
I love Black Rock. I love Black Rock Shooter.
Oh, Black Rock.
I love,
have to take all
I
my
fucking
money.
hate. Fuck Black Rock.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
for real.
Black Rock
Unfortunate
Shooter
name.
shoots the Black Rock.
Yeah, stick with Black Rock Shooter.
Alright,
It's
guys.
about to be a. I shouldn't say that.
I hope they're
on
able
file.
to do another anime of that.
Me too. I think they should. I think there's still enough of an audience for it.
Do you guys have any brilliant words before we sign off?
Who would we get to animate our?
I like the
anime?
word copacetic.
You like the word copacetic?
Studio Copacetic
Yeah,
is
I think that's a
animating
brilliant
the.
word.
3
That's
Yeah,
all right.
Studio Copacetic.
That is our
That is
anime.
actually kind of fire.
That's our anime studio. We're gonna get a bunch of like, we can't say slave labor because that's kind of bad. But we're gonna get a bunch of
No,
people.
we'll be like the great Japan, the great land of Japan,
I'm
and pay
using
them nickels.
air quotes. I'm saying like people, and we'll just whip them, and they'll.
Yeah, we won't kill them like at Mappa.
We won't kill them
Yeah.
like Mappa or anything. We'll just work them to near death, and then we'll let them graze in the field.
Yeah, they'll get a Zenkai boost, like
Yeah,
the Saiyans.
Yeah.
Like we have like a 5x5 foot room that has like a little pasture, and like the walls are painted to look like outside. That's where they can spend the rest of their days.
They can
Before-
graze.
Sounds like we're lobotomizing.
Before
This fucking just
Well, yeah,
raw wheats that they
we-
can chew on.
it's in the
For
it's in the
sustenance.
contract. They have to get lobotomized once they leave the company, or else they can take our trade secrets. So, like, is that unethical? No, because we're insane. It's doing them a favor.
And
So-
will clearly be also based in Japan, so the honor of having a
Yeah.
work ethic is more important than
Getting paid a livable wage.
getting paid a livable wage and your health and all that.
I thought
Yeah,
this is,
ethically
at this
speaking,
point,
the
this is when
lobotomy is the
we-
right choice.
At this point, this is when we've sold out to the Saudis, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we-
yeah.
oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
They're on.
We
the
did our
back row
podcast at the
already.
Riyadh Comedy Fest 2, made millions upon millions of dollars.
The Rehad 3-episode rule fest.
podcast. live from Saudi Arabia.
I mean, how much money have they given us so far? Like, it's been like 4.6 billion. I mean, still
And then
not
we make
enough.
Yeah, I could
and
still
then we
do. They
make
could still
Black
stand
Rock
to give us
Shooter,
a little more.
the live action documentary.
Yeah, they're big
Instead
fan.
of a hoodie, she has a hijab.
The royal family's a big fan of anime, believe it or not. And
Yeah.
Kappa Mikey,
As they
actually.
should be.
Dude, of
And-
course.
And like
Yeah,
Black
I'm
not
Rock's
a fan
putting
of
a lot
Captain
of money
Mikey.
into us as well.
They're funding the
I-
next
I'm-
Black Rock
yeah.
shooter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be great.
It's just the Black Rock logo and then the word shooter written under it.
It's just them going and killing anyone who opposes them.
Beautiful.
I really like the
And it'll be
pasture
AI.
room. I like the 5x5 foot pasture. That's
Yeah, it's just like a
The
fucking
fucking
padded
outside.
room.
we
We
need
get
a
a
fucking
grass.
name for that.
Yeah, can we
I
get a
guess
visual of that?
The
Can we throw
yeah,
a
the
visual of that up
pasture.
on the?
With the little
the
piss
grazing
like,
fields.
table or jar in the corner. There's a fucking piss and shit bucket in the corner. There's one like flickering fluorescent fluorescent like light bulb that's like
Gamer bucket?
about to go out. It's like
I
a
mean,
gamer
you're-
bucket.
Yeah, and
You're
then
just
like,
describing Studio Mappa.
It's just got a. It's got like music playing like the elevator music, just 24/7.
You are free. You are safe here. Don't move.
Yeah, with
Lobotomy
announcements.
will happen soon.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Alright, guys.
You do not deserve to be paid.
That's insane. We're working them so hard that they're looking forward to the lobotomy.
Well,
That's the
part of
fucking
their
carrot on the
benefits.
stick.
Right,
That's the
it
carrot
is
on the
part
stick.
of their benefits.
It is
Free
part of the
healthcare.
They don't
benefit
have to
plan.
remember.
It's part
Yeah,
of
they
the
don't have to
contract.
remember
too,
anything.
so.
Well, they have to get it, yes, because we have trade secrets, so they have to be lobotomized. Since it is a way
Yeah,
that
it's in the contract.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We
in the
call it
contract. It's a way
being
that
a
information
Just like us,
gets
like-
leaked. We have to cut it out.
As,
Yep.
as soon as this podcast ends, it's gonna self-destruct and we're all gonna get lobotomies.
We're one of those.
That's
Don't
gonna
you
stupid
remember
right
installing
now.
the
Oh, we're all a
Yeah,
big
well, that's what we
self-automator.
that's what we
Dude.
tell them. No, we're not ending it. I wanted to get the final like what score would you give it?
I
show.
would give it
That thing that we were talking about.
certain magical
index, you mean?
scientific index finger. I would give
Seven
Barry.
in
We're
metric.
gonna have to hear the
Yo,
podcast.
Barry.
6 out of 10 tiny baby teachers.
It's a lot of baby teachers.
I don't know. I feel like I want to give it
Yeah.
a higher rating, but like also
I need to
it's-
see more.
It's a little retarded, but like it's
Do you
good.
think
too.
you would watch more?
I think.
I feel
so.
like not like stuff
Alright.
has happened, but I feel like nothing big has happened yet in the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, in these 3 episodes, I'd rate them like 4 John Penns out of 10. But I would want to see more, and obviously my rating would go up once.
Yeah, like I feel like
I remember, for me specifically, I think I'm looking at it now. I probably started really liking it around like 10, which
10?
is that's kind of a big commitment. I remember some of the arcs being like, oh, okay, but I remember like 10, that arc I enjoyed.
That's still
when I was
better
in high school.
than Hitman Reborn, where you have to watch 26 episodes of a, like very so-so comedy before it becomes a shonen.
yeah, it's like a slice of life thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a slice of life show until like the last 5 episodes, and then from then on, it's a shonen.
So I think I'd give it an 8 just because I remember liking it a lot, but there's definitely
And it gets good.
flaws. Yeah, it's also just that the delivery's not perfect. I feel like I'm remembering the stuff I like and not the stuff I didn't like about the anime. So, but what about you two?
I think it has potential.
rating it's kind of weird because I feel like I haven't seen enough, but we also did like it was the 3 episode rule.
It's on
So
3
like I don't know,
episodes.
like I'm gonna say it's like a 6 maybe, but like also like I feel like contrast would be like there's a lot of shows that I'll watch like 3 episodes of and then I'll just like be like nah, and then like this one like I feel like I do actually want to see it through.
I think it's.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it in my own time, but like I feel like I'd rather see it through and then judge it. You know what I mean, based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
it feels like
Yeah.
there is
That's like me
enough
with
there to like build into the next episodes and stuff.
That's like me with
Yeah,
the Rock
I
Girl
remember
show.
not loving the yeah, I remember not clicking for a bit, which is fair.
Did you fall off and then get back on the wagon in the 10 episodes it took to get you to be like,
I
oh
was
shit.
like, I feel like I was like kind of half watching it, and then it was like, as soon as the fucking sniper scene happened, I was like, oh, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, I feel like
maybe
there's a lot
that
of
should
shows
be
that
our
I
rating
watch.
system. It's like how much of your attention span out of 10 would it hold you before
Yeah, 7.
before it has your full attention span and you're watching
Oh,
it?
out of 10. Yeah, how
I
much
don't know.
attention out of 10 do you have?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's definitely been a good few series that like I'll watch. Like, it's just kind of like mid, and then like somewhere in it, it just clicks, and it's like, oh shit, this is actually fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
I feel like this one, like, there's been a few series that we've watched where it's just like after the few episodes, I'm just like, I'm never watching this again.
Yeah.
But this one, I
There's
definitely
some
feel
where
like,
the reverse happens, like that shitty Code Geass show where it clicked immediately, and then like 3 episodes in, and like this.
I'm
is
shocked
dog
that
shit.
clicked for you.
I liked it. I mean, I was maybe
I warned you. I'm like, it's
I
not
know.
good.
Yeah, but I like that.
It
first
literally
like-
gets worse every episode.
are you talking about Godanner?
No.
Code Geass.
Code Geass, Rose something.
Rose, yeah.
All day.
It's like, oh, like, okay, she's hot. She has gigantic titties. And the first mech fight's okay.
I'm sold.
And then it just downhill. And they bring back the sword of Damocles and blow it up immediately.
Oh man.
If I was to
That is-
pitch like
that show
a
is
show to
fascinating
Adult
how
Swim
bad it is.
in like
And the final
2006,
fight isn't even like people fighting people. They're just fighting drones, which is the gayest shit ever. So you don't have any cool dialogue between them. And then he's just standing there in his... It's a fucking clone of Charles. What?
But he's voiced by Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is that our man Dan
I
Green?
didn't realize that.
Yeah, I had to look it up. There's got to be something redeeming to this. It's like
I fucking love Code Geass, but man, Rose
Yeah,
was,
that last
it was
series
just-
is.
it was just rushed. Anywho, we should probably wrap
Yeah.
it.
So unlike Rose All Day Geass, this show gets better as it goes on. So you should watch it.
I hope it does.
Yeah,
Of course, that's subjective, but take our
It's
word for it.
subjective, but yeah.
Just watch everything that we watch.
Yeah, watch everything that we watch and come to your own opinion.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, just disagree
I
every
love the
episode
world
that
of
we
this.
put out.
And it's like fun, and I like the
Yeah.
characters. But man, sometimes hearing them speak again, I'm like, wow. But yeah.
What was that one where it was like, wait, that was the take? It was like, be quiet, a boy. I need you to, like, the girl, the one pan girl, she had a really weird line delivery.
The boy?
Yeah, Danny was like, she said that really weird, and I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to screw up our
Yeah. I
timing.
don't remember what the exact line was.
But you'll see. I mean, that's what makes dubs so fun, because you're like, whoa, this is kind of bad.
Dubs are
but
superior. Not really,
I know.
but
they're
fun.
superior because they're bad. That's like the
They're
message
kind of
I've been
funny.
trying. Yeah, I've been trying to get
Well,
that
Some of
across.
them. I think some of them are good.
Well, yeah, some of them are definitely good.
Occasionally. Like the Cowboy Bebop one is like pretty iconic, for example.
That's like
It
everyone's
is,
example,
but then,
but
like, even those guys, like, there's been interviews where they're like, we have no idea how that happened. It just everything clicked. It was lightning in a
it
bottle.
just worked.
It just worked
But what
really
I
well.
do like about dub over sub is just I don't have to look at the subtitles. I can actually look at the animation. That's
you can
the main
appreciate.
reason.
I mean, it's like, I guess if you want to please and win a Nobel Prize for world peace, please the world. Watch one for the the superior acting, and then the other to appreciate the visuals.
Which is sometimes I do. Sometimes the dub is so bad, and I just watch it subbed. The subs usually way the fuck better.
Nah, dude, if it's bad, but when it's so
but when it's bad, it's kind of
unwatchable. That's the best.
We're the 3-episode rule. Remember to like so we could jam our noise straight into the algorithm. Subscribe and follow so you don't miss our next episode. Seriously, it's important. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.